Hey, everybody, I'm Scott Wikle. You're listening to My Kind of Country. Thanks for tuning in with us on a Monday night. Got a return guest tonight, and it's always a pleasure to talk to him. He's been on over 8,500 Opry performances, won a lot of great awards, getting so much attention for his latest album, and he's just a busy guy, and I'm glad he took the time to be on the show tonight. It's my pleasure to welcome Tim Atwood to My Kind of Country. Tim, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Scott. You know what? I sound pretty important by the way that intro went. That's awesome.
Well, you are pretty important, and you're a busy guy. And I got to tell you, man, I really enjoyed the Hats Off broadcast that you guys did on Facebook the other day with all my buddies, T. Graham Brown and David Frizzell, and man, what a blast!
It was such a great time. It's so weird. I'm so used to hugging people or handshaking or whatever, and not being able to do that was an odd thing. But it was such a great time. Everybody was conscious of everybody else, and but we all were there for a great cause, and I just feel like that it was a success as far as I'm concerned. I really had a great time doing it.
Absolutely.
There was like 250,000 people that saw that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we were one of the official stream sites on our Facebook page for My Kind of Country, and we had thousands and thousands of people that were on just ours alone. So I know there was tons of people watching. It was a nice show.
Well, thank you, and thank you for carrying that. I mean, it's such a tough time, but I never lose the faith, and so that therefore I'm actually. We were laughing today. I told Roxanne it's just like Jaws. We're going to need a bigger house if we're going to have to stay in this house much longer.
Yeah, that's about it. Well, hey, we'll get through it. We're gonna
Yeah,
get there one way
yeah.
or the other. It really hits hard, but the nice thing is, that especially country people, we all stick together and we come up with alternative ways to get the music out there. And we're still up and running just fine here with My Kind of Country. So we'll keep that music going as long as we can.
That's awesome. We did a little Facebook thing the other day, Roxanne and I did, and it was really cute. And despite all the requests, we're going to go ahead and do another one.
I love it. Well, let us know. We'll be sure to share it on our Facebook page too.
Be awesome.
Well, you've got some recent awards that you've won. I know it's been postponed right now, but the North American Country Music Hall of Fame International has inducted you, and I'm also in there, and I want to congratulate you for that fine award. And gosh, Lifetime Achievement Award from the Josia Music Awards, and you're being inducted into the Atlanta Country Music Hall of Fame this year too. Man, this is great.
Oh my gosh, I am so blessed that I can't believe it, man. I enjoyed working the Opry for so many years, but right now I'm doing the thing that I've always wanted to do, and it's really tough. I'm so used to working with an audience, but the other day we were singing downstairs, and I told Roxanne, I said, "Well, you're the only audience member I got, but of course if we had three more, that'd be a full concert for me." But no, I am very truly blessed and very thankful that being recognized at any point is just a blessing.
Well, it's certainly well deserved, and I know you've won some other awards: the Rope Musician of the Year for 2017, and Academy of Western Artist Instrumentalist of the Year in 2016. So lots of great stuff coming your way. I think that's fabulous. You deserve it, my friend.
Well, thank you so much. I'm like I had a buddy of mine tell me one time, I'm just happy to be in the way.
No doubt about it. Well, of course, we play a lot of your music on this show, and absolutely love your latest album, which is called Living the Dream. And folks, you can go to timatwood.com and pick up that fabulous CD, along with that Old Time Religion, which is just a fabulous gospel project. And of course, you can keep up with Tim on Facebook as well. We'll put all that information on our Facebook page. And Tim, last time we talked, we didn't really get into this too much, but I kind of wanted to ask more about your Opry career. Can you tell me some maybe favorite times or glimpses of stories from your years on the Grand Ole Opry?
Well, I had so many years at the Opry, but it was like each night was very special. There were certain nights. I remember one night I played with Barry Gibb on the Opry from the Bee Gees, and he was doing jive talking on the radio or on the Opry. And all I can think of, I bet you Mr. Acuff is spinning in his grave right now. But Taylor Swift, the first time she was on the Opry, playing with her. Carrie Underwood had just won American Idol 2 weeks before, and get to work with those people, the newer artists, and but then at the same time, those older artists like the Roy Acuffs, Minnie Pearls, Jeannie Seeley's, and Porter Wagners, those people, I watched them week after week, and that's how I learned to entertain. It was an education for me. It was a job, but it was something you look forward to going to every day, you know. The Opry's very special, and I've had some great times. I remember one night I was singing on the Opry, and Mr. Acuff let me sing about 6 songs. I was still just in the house band, but he found out I could sing. I sang 6 songs in a row, and his dobro player, bashful brother Oswald, walked up behind the guitar player, Charlie Collins, and said, "What the heck's he doing? He didn't even give Elvis an encore." Well, I was actually cutting into Oz's time, but what a cool thing. One of the other stories I'll tell you about it. When I was about 6 or 7 years old, Skeeter Davis was singing "Into the World." Excuse me. We were going to Mississippi. I was laying in the back window, listening to the Opry, hearing "Into the World," and then to be playing the Opry one night, and her piano player couldn't show up. So I got to play "Into the World" with Skeeter Davis on the Opry, and it was such a surreal moment. It was very cool.
Wow, that's great. That is such an iconic song, and she was such a grand lady. You know, there's so many great artists, but she was a grand artist. I think, just one of those upper echelon.
Oh yeah, she was, and she was that way as a person too. Whenever she passed, she had told Roxanne she wanted her to have this angel doll, which is displayed in our front room. But it's a shawl that Skeeter used to wear in the Opry, and it's a little angel doll that she gave her.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Well, another lady who is, again, in that upper echelon of artists and such a dear person. I've been very fortunate to get to know her, have her on the show, is Miss Jeannie Seeley, and I know you've done a lot of work with her.
Jeannie and I don't know why we just connected. I've known Jeannie for about 44 years, something like that. I'll tell you quick, when I was working in the staff band, I had just started playing probably about a month before that in the house band. And we're playing this song, and it's rocking, and I'm playing, and I've got this solo, and I'm playing this solo, and I'm wearing it out. I'm doing everything I can to make this the best solo anybody's ever heard. And Jeannie Seeley walks over and whispers in my ear. She said, "Atwood, if you make love as good as you play piano, you're awesome." I forgot what key I was in, what song we were doing, and I told my wife, Roxanne, the story. And, of course, the next time she saw Jeannie, she said, "Jeannie, he's a better piano player." So it's a tough day at Atwood Wood.
Brought you right back down to earth, didn't she?
That's right.
Oh my gosh! Well, for my listeners that may not know, also Roxanne is a great star in her own right. She was on TNN for many years, and she is behind the scenes in the music business, very well respected. But she also recorded a song with you on your last album.
Oh, don't get me started on that. I've been in the music business 50 years and putting out records and everything. And she recorded one song that she wrote, and she got into the charts before I ever got into the charts. She's very talented. I mean, she really is. She's one of those ladies. I've never seen her fail at anything she's ever started. She's been a floor director on TV shows. She does voiceovers. She manages everything I do. I just wake up in the morning and say, "Roxanne, what am I doing today?" But it should be the other way around. She's so talented, I should have to be doing that for her.
That's right. That's right.
It's great.
That's a fan. So she pops your corn, right?
Yeah, she pops my corn, melts my butter. That's who she is.
Well, we'll definitely play that song for the folks tonight. It's a great song.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Living the Dream, just I guess the title kind of describes it all. I can really tell that you are, after all these years of being in the business, you're very passionate about it. And you're enjoying what you're doing, working with some great people too.
Oh, like I said, I've truly been blessed. We've started the fourth CD. It's going to be a while because of all the restrictions, but it's going to be a really good project. It's going to be called "It Matters to Me." And I'm looking forward to getting that out. But like I said, it'll be a while because the musicians, we can't get in the studio together or anything like that. But I'm really excited. Like I said, I just wake up every morning and pinch myself at how blessed I am.
That's wonderful. Well, I hope that when you get that done, you'll honor me and come back on the show, and I'd love to do a feature on it.
I would be more than happy, and very thank you so much. That's really, I'm honored by that. Thank you so much.
Well, it would mean the world to me. I absolutely love your music, and I can't wait to get to see you. And we always look forward to hearing more music from you. And folks, again, please go to timatwood.com. It's great music there. Please get the album Living the Dream. It's fabulous. And your gospel CD, too. I should really talk about that. That Old Time Religion. Just this beautiful, you've got some, Jeannie Seeley's on this, Jan Howard, who we just lost, T.G. Shepherd, Kelly Lang, Bobby Bear, just a beautiful project. And out-of-tune piano too. There was you did a Facebook, or somebody put a video of you on Facebook sometime back, and you were sitting at this old piano that was way out of tune, and you played Last Date on it, and it was just great. And it reminded me of this song on this project.
Yeah, Roxanne wrote that. She wrote out-of-tune piano, and the piano that we did it on was actually Mama Cash's piano. Johnny Cash's mother's piano is out in Bon Aqua, Tennessee, where it's about probably an hour from here. But they had her piano there, and I went out, and the piano that you hear is Johnny Cash's mama's piano. And they never had it tuned, and so that's where Roxanne came up with the idea for the lyrics to out-of-tune piano.
Wow, that's a great... What a story. What a story. Man, if that it had to be really cool, just even if it was out of tune, being able to play that thing.
Just thinking about how many people had played that piano, I mean, it's humbling. It's very, I mean, like I said, I just can't even believe I've been so blessed and so lucky to have this life. I'm living the dream. What can I say?
Well, amen to that. Amen to that. So, are you going to be doing some more streaming concerts here?
We are. I'm trying to think I'm not exactly sure when. I'll have to ask Roxanne, who knows everything. But I know we're fixing to do a couple more, and I'm really excited. Matter of fact, I may do one with just me and a piano the whole time, But I'm sure there'll be other group things going on. But I'm missing being out in front of people and entertaining, and so I'm going to have to do a live stream at some point.
Well, good. Well, be sure to let us know. We'll share it on our Facebook page. And you can still go back and watch that great show that was on the March 23rd. It was broadcast. You can still see it. It's called Hats Off. And Tim accompanied all these wonderful artists, T. Graham Brown, Brian White, Wade Hayes, Ronnie McDowell, my buddy David Frizzell, and Lulu Roman was on there, and Tim Rushlow, and, of course, Tim Atwood, too. What a great show that was. Just a very intimate setting, but, boy, the music was just gorgeous.
Thank you so much. That was a good time. It really was. And that's a great group of folks. And like I said, I've worked with all those people over the past 40-something years that I've lived in Nashville, and it's just an honor to be able to call them friends.
Absolutely. And I know they say the same about you as well. And I am honored that you took time to be on my show again, and I sure look forward to hearing your new album. And we'll do a big feature on that, buddy, for sure.
Well, Ben, I appreciate that. Scott, I hope we get together. All this goes away, and I'll get an opportunity, and you and I get together and just have a good conversation face to face.
I am looking forward to it, absolutely. And please give Roxanne my best, and we're going to play some of your music for our listeners right now. TimAtwood.com is the website, Living the Dream, the latest album, and we're going to play some of those tracks for you right now. Tim, thanks again for being on My Kind of Country.
Thank you, Scott. You stay blessed.
All right, you too. Stay safe and well.
Thank you. You too.
I just came in here from force of habit. I don't intend to spend too much time in here, but I saw you heading for the jukebox, and if you play A11, there'll be tears. I don't know you from Adam. If you're gonna play the jukebox, please don't play A11. No, please don't play A11. Oh, this used to be our favorite night spot, and when she was here, it was heaven. It was here she told me that she loved me, and she'd always play A11. I don't know you from Adam. If you're gonna play the jukebox, please don't play A11. No, please don't play A11. They call me a playboy while making my rounds, chasing the bright lights of each night spot in town. And though I never show it, my heart is breaking in two. They call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. I once had a real love. That was when I had you. Now I never feel love with somebody new. This false front I'm wearing is just to cover my blues. They call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and a storm is brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, but my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be with, and that's why I'm lonely all the time.